How to play football. Football needs special equipment. A college covered with ivy, a coliseum or stadium filled to overflowing with 100,000 rabid, wildly cheering fans, great armies of vendors, managers, mascots, photographers, sports writers, doctors, elaborate brass bands, assorted coaches, old grads, scores of Annie Oakleys, and two teams resplendent in brilliant uniforms create a riot of color and atmosphere unequaled by any other game on earth. Now, the object of the game is to advance the ball over the goal line of the opposing team by hook or crook. There are 11 men on either team, two ends, and that's how the game is played. Now the teams line up for the kickoff. The referee blows his whistle, and the game is on. It's a long, high end-over-end kick over the end zone into the arms of Swivel-Hip Smith, that great All-American star triple threat scat back. Look at him go. They can't touch him. He can really carry the mail, that boy. Look at that open field run. Look at that straight arm. He's away, and he's over for a touchdown. Well, it isn't often you see this happen. 105 yards to a touchdown on the opening kickoff. Now here's the try for the extra point, and the kick is good. And the score is 7-0. Here comes Swivel-Hip Smith out of the game. Listen to that cheer. The coach is saving Smith. He's not taking any chances with his star player. Back to the game. Taxidermy Tech kicks off to Anthropology A&M. But the ball is fumbled, yes, and now it's Taxidermy Tech's ball. They go into a huddle. The quarterback or field general looks over the defense and decides which number to call. They come quickly out of the huddle. The line shifts into position. The quarterback barks his signals. The backfield shifts. The ball is snapped. The quarterback fakes it to the halfback, gives it to the fullback, who foul drives through center for a gain of 8 yards. And that quarterback's a smart boy.
Oh! All right. Signals. 18, 29, 47, 63, 54, 99.
The team's working like a well-oiled machine. It's a double wing back to the right from an unbalanced line. A man in motion. The halfback's got it off tackle, and he's smeared for a 9-yard loss. What a dumb quarterback. To the spectator, football may appear rather rough at times, but in reality, it's a character-building game. All right, Taxidermy's ball, 3rd down and 11 to go. DeGrady has the ball. He gives it to Gershman. No, Sibley's got it. There it goes to right. No, it's a fake. A hidden ball. Crisscross, cross buck, end around, double lateral, razzle-dazzle, spinner, split buck. And he's in the clear. Uh-oh, there's a penalty on the play. It's against Taxidermy Tech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 yards for unnecessary roughness. Well, it's 4th down and 26 to go for TNT. The quarterback is worried. The coach radiates confidence. The quarterback decides to kick. It's blocked. No, he got it away. It's a high spiral. The safety man's under it. He muffed it. It's a loose ball. Number 48's in fast. Oops! Butterfingers. Moose Williams got it. He had it. Now DeGrady missed it. Sebring boots it to the 50. There it goes to the 35. It's Tech's ball. No, wow. Right wrenched it away, and it's A&M's. No, everybody dropped it. Nobody's got it. A 100-yard fumble. A free ball over Tech's goal line. But here comes Nordberg. He's recovering the old pork skin for 6. What a play. The teams line up for the try for the extra point. There's the kick, and it's blocked. Anthropology A&M receives, and they're nailed on the 25-yard strike. What's the quarterback going to call? It looks like a pass. It is a pass. Geronimi fades back, cocks his arm, rifles a bullet pass into the flat. It's intercepted by Anthropology. Here's the 40-yard marker, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's over for a touchdown. There's the try for the extra point. It's good, or is it? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and there's the gun ending the half. Well, here's one for the books. The officials put their heads together, they reached their decision, and the score at the end of the half, Taxidermy 7, Anthropology 12 and 1/2.
Taxidermy.
players are allowed to relax. The coach, who is a master of psychology, points out their weaknesses. To prevent overconfidence, he shames them. Arouses their school spirit. A man of many moods, now threatening, now pleading. A saint, a devil. He has varied and subtle ways of appealing to their sympathy.
Now get out there and fight!
Back on the field, the second half's about to start. Smith's going in. Listen to that cheer. There's the kick. Swivel Hips is under it. A host of anthropologists close in, but he breaks away. 10, 20, 30. Look at him go. 40, 50. They can't stop him. Listen to that crowd. 60, 70, 80. Look at that straight arm. He's in the clear. 90, 95, and he's over for a... Wow! He's hit and hit hard. This is a real blow to the coach. They're taking Smith out. It's a tough break for the team. They're working on Swivel Hips Smith. Tech is snowed under by a wave of tackle. The coach is feverishly trying to revive Smith. Time is running out, and taxidermy is up against a stone wall. Desperately, they work on old Swib. Only time for one more play. Look at Smith on his feet. He's going in. The crowd goes wild. Anything can happen. The team's fired up. Here's the play. Smith's got the ball. He's away. Look at that blocking. Smith reverses the field. They're clearing the way. Not a man on his feet. Smith cuts back. The crowd is hysterical. It's Smith tight-roping down the sideline. Smith breaks into the clear, but look, there's an anthropology man on his feet. 1 second to go. What a game, and here comes the tackler. Run, Smith, run! Smith's tired, having trouble with the ball. The A&M man is gaining. He leaves his feet. Look out, look! And there's the final gun, and Smith wins for Taxidermy Tech by half a point. To the coach goes the real credit. It's his clear thinking and calm, level-headed reasoning that makes football the great game it is today.
Contrary to popular belief, golf is not a waste of time. The transforming of city dumps, vacant lots, and civic eyesores into beautiful greens and fairways more than justifies the existence of the game. Out in the green open fields where a man can get away from it all. Happily, the golfer chooses his club. The modern golfer comes standard equipped with a set of scientifically matched and balanced clubs. A tee is used to support the ball. The interlocking grip is extremely scientific. The club is held loosely betwixt the thumb and forefinger of the right hand. Place the left hand, palm open, facing away, then slide the right hand below the left. Now flex the thumb and close the palm while moving the index finger over the lower thumb. Once this grip is mastered, the golfer is in a position to hit the ball, which is the object of the game. The interlocking grip gives the golfer a virtually unbreakable hold on the club. This is a divot caused by an incorrect swing. And now let us analyze the correct swing by reducing the figure to its simplest form. This diagrammatical figure clearly shows the symmetrical design created by the path of action. Note how the golfer completes the stroke with an easy, graceful follow-through. This isn't as easy as it looks. Perfect form requires delicate coordination of the hands, feet, arms, legs, elbows, nose, and mind. And, oh yes, always remember, keep your eye on the ball. The putt is the simplest of all strokes. The ball is simply hit from here to here. However, better golfers leave nothing to chance. They consider all the elements: wind velocity, humidity, rotation of the Earth, time of day, temperature, drift indication, lay of the land, trajectory angle, longitude, latitude, and a bit of mental calculation. This routine completed, the putt can now be made with confidence. Missing a putt is very aggravating. The approach shot, or chip to the pin.
Ahoy!
A ball incorrectly hit is known as a hook, slice, flub, dub, or something which causes the ball to curve in flight and usually results with the ball landing in the rough. The golden rule of golf is to play the ball where it lies. The golfer is sometimes tempted to remove his ball to a slightly better position.
This is strictly forbidden. Always play the ball where it lies.
Even in a sand trap, the golfer must obey that ironclad rule to play the ball where it lies. This may prove a bit trying at times, but that is why golf is known as the character-building game. To lose one's temper on the golf links denotes a weakness of willpower. Golf develops a man's best qualities. He learns restraint, poise, dignity, and self-reliance. Always play the ball where it lies. Playing the ball where it lies becomes an obsession. Having covered the course, we come at last to the 19th hole, where we join our friends in the proverbial bull session that ends a perfect day of golf.
Good old acquaintance be forgot, and days of old lang syne.
Every large city offers a wealth of opportunities for a good private detective. requirements for such a job are quite simple. Item number 1, he needs office space. Item number 2, a client. A classy dame with a problem.
Well, howdy, ma'am.
Find Al.
Sure, I'll find Al. Oh, boy, 100 smackaroos.
Item number 3, he needs a working agreement with homicide.
Al? Al who?
Now listen, you leave this Al case to the police. Understand?
And last but not least, a shady or suspicious character.
Huh?
Hey, Seamus. Toss me your heater. Nah, stupid. Your rod, your gat, your gun.
But a smart dick knows how to handle a cheap hood.
Eyeball, you know too much about Al.
A private eye knows how to dish it out.
Oh, yeah? Well, take this.
And how to take it. Ever alert, he follows every lead.
I told you to drop this case, Eyeball.
Well, how did you know it was me?
Has a photographic eye and never forgets a face.
Say, do you know Al?
Don't hear you.
I'll give you $1.
I hear you now. This one's on the house. Did you say Al?
I know that face. I think. Looks like I'm getting to the bottom of this case.
I thought I told you to let the police handle this Al case.
Obviously, the next step is to check the Chronicle's files and get all the information on Al.
Now, where have I seen that face before?
Beat it, and don't come back till you're ready. A smart operator always keeps in close contact with the police.
I told you to leave this case alone, Eyeball.
Say,
Beat it. I'm busy.
You leave this Al case to the police.
A check with the underworld brings quick results.
follow that car. Yeah, follow that car.
Follow that car.
Where's Al?
Al?
Somebody call me?
Al Muldoon, where have you been?
I told you to leave this case alone.
Well, guess that proves that crime don't pay.
Dancing has always been man's way of expressing his emotions. He danced to bring the rains. He danced to frighten evil spirits. To bring in his crops. Tribal tales were told with the slightest movement of the hands. The dance has always had its romantic aspects. Even today, dancing is still enjoyed by many, but there are those who have become so inhibited they no longer have the ability or instinct to dance away their cares.
Come on, George, let's dance.
Are you forced to offer some feeble excuse for not dancing? Are you left holding the bags and stuck with the check while others enjoy themselves? Do you have 2 left feet?
Of course.
Do you feel like a wallflower, alone in a world of laughter and dancing feet? Well, you can learn to dance.
I'll do it.
Dancing is as easy as 1, 2, 3 and ABC. Example. A, being the right foot, is placed at numeral 1. B, the left foot, at numeral 2. Now, C equals motion, therefore A, or the right foot, if the student is a lady, or B, the left foot, if you're a man, glides to numeral 3. Logically, of course, the right foot follows the left and vice versa into the simple patterns that follow. Thus, we find in this simple design the basis for the dance. It's merely a matter of following the diagrams. You are now ready for a partner.
Why, Mr. Keith, come right in. Now, don't forget, return it tomorrow.
Plan your approach carefully. Be polite, even courteous. Be suave. Suggest refreshments. If your partner seems to tire, suggest some fresh air. For sitting out a dance on a moonlit terrace can be a most delightful part of your evening. Ouch! And remember, always be the gentleman. But with the ice broken, on with the dance. If you have trouble with self-instruction, you can attend an accredited dancing school and master a dance for every occasion. Time passes quickly. one day you find yourself a past master of the dance. You graduate. Relaxed and confident, you are ready for the final test. You're going dancing. Your personality has changed. You're sure of yourself. A suave sophisticate, eager to display your Terpsichorean technique. And when the music starts, yes, the intricate grace of the modern ballroom dance is a true reflection of our culture. From primitive man to modern man. Man, you've come a long way in only 10,000 years.
In the beginning, the world was all wet. Today, it is still 4/5 wet. Man, the nomad, in the course of his migrations, often encountered bodies of water too wide or too deep to be crossed. Always the thinker, man soon evolved the most primitive form of aquatic transportation. A log. Supported by the log, or seated upon it, the next question was one of propulsion. First the foot, then the hand, and then, aha, the first marine invention, the paddle. From the paddle, the logical development was the oar, which employed the simple mechanics of the lever and fulcrum, producing maximum power with a minimum of effort. Because of the limitless, uncharted expanse of water, the ancient mariner oft-times found himself far, far out at sea, with only the stars to guide him.
Starlight, star bright. Guys, wish I knew where I was tonight.
Swiftly and surely the stars steered him on to his destination.
In the 13th century, even as today, great thinkers worried about what shape the world was in. Some great minds firmly believed that if you sailed west far enough, you would sail off the edge of the world. From the earliest days, sailors were preyed upon by pirates! In those romantic days, ships often changed captains very suddenly. This colorful ceremony was called walking the plank or feeding the sharks.
8 bells, come and get it.
When old Father Neptune went on the rampage, for safety's sake, sailors would lash themselves to the mast. Thus, the sailor was able to stick to his post through hail and high water. The flag is the sign language of the sea. Sailors could communicate with each other by semaphoring and wig-wagging. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. He wigged when he should have wagged. The happy, carefree sailor expressed himself with the hornpipe, traditional dance of the sea. Hauling in rope, hoisting sail, rowing, look out, look out! Ah, the clipper ship, the queen of the seven seas, the heyday of sail, Iron Man. Wooden ships. Through centuries of practice, the sailor has developed a perfect set of sea legs. A sailor is easily recognized by his walk. Oh, knots. Who should know how to tie knots better than the sailor? He invented them. The square knot, the sheep shank, the granny knot. A very interesting knot. Bears great strength. The slip knot. Now the barrel knot. Most slip-proof of all. Take it away! This explains why sailors are often called old tars. And now, through trial and error, the sailor has at last mastered the sea. A far cry indeed from his early ancestors to the modern scientific mariner of today.
All hands, man battle stations. Stand by to attack. Hey! Stand by to attack! Ready? Aim. Fire!
Upon fishermen's luck. For today, fishing has become a truly fascinating science. When to fish can be determined by the astrological signs of the zodiac, whose countless stars and planets control all the tides of the Earth's waters. Hence, when Neptune enters the constellation of Piscis, or fishes, the cosmic vibrations create in the fish an uncontrollable desire to bite. When the Earth enters this celestial orbit, it too falls under the powerful influence of these vibrations. Now, let us observe the effect of this phenomena on man. Dormant within his bosom slumbers an inert instinct to fish. This desire becomes acute only through bodily contact with the cosmic undulations of Piscis, or fishes. This creates a mental malady known as Fishes' febris, or fishing fever. During this trance-like period, the angler checks his fishing tackle and succumbs to an overwhelming desire to test his casting skill. A deft flick of the wrist, whip of the pole, the tug of the line, and the angler can easily imagine a fighting fish in a crystal pool. Where to fish? Ah, the beauty of the sunrise or the high, rugged mountains. The freshness of the early morning dew. The joy of sleeping in the great out of doors. The fisherman awakens at the crack of dawn, deeply impressed with his closeness to nature. Ah, to breathe deeply of that pure, rarefied mountain air. The trout. The mountain trout is an alert, intelligent creature. A fighter of the first water, rugged, strong, daring. His dauntless fortitude makes him absolutely fearless. How to approach the stream?
Slip up quietly to a shrub or bush, and don't let the fish see you coming.
Oh, now you've done it. Once the pool is disturbed, the fish can never be enticed to bite. Fly fishing. The fly fisherman must know how his tackle and other objects appear to the fish. Therefore, through the eyes of the fish, we view the angler, the tempting fly, and study carefully the reaction of the fish. The lure is scientifically designed. When dropped into the water, the resulting optical illusion creates a very realistic effect. To cast the lure, select a spot free from overhanging brush and limb. Swing the arm with a liquid, rhythmical motion. Straight as an arrow, the lure skims over the water to land lightly into that deep purple pool. The line sings and the poor fish is really hooked. Lake fishing, immortalized in the words of the ancient bard. Quote, upon yon lake's calm, placid breast, the angler plies his yawl to tempt a smile from Lady Luck, where'er his hook may fall. Unquote. Uh-oh, a strike! A strike! Oh, boy, what a whopper! Look at that pole bend! Here's that reel swing! Don't give him any slack! Play him! Play him! Keep cool now, don't get excited! Here he comes! There he goes! What a fire! Keep cool! Use your head, man! Use your head! Keep your eye on him! Wow! Look at him go! Oh, boy, what a beauty! Keep calm now! Brace yourself! Ah! We landed him! Watch it now! Watch it! Watch it! Don't let him get back in the water! Truly, no pride
is so justifiable as that of a successful fisherman.